You ever have one of those mornings where everything feels perfect? Sun's just right. Coffee's steaming. And then bam, life reminds you it can flip the script in a heartbeat. Yeah, that was me. Ethan Carter. Sitting on the porch of my new house in Willow Creek. This quiet little suburb where the lawns are greener than a golf course, and the HOA sends you a thank you note if you sneeze too loud. I just moved in. Fresh off a decade and a half with the Bureau. Chasing bad guys from Miami to Moscow. And all I wanted was to read the Sunday paper. Sip my dark roast. And pretend the world wasn't on fire for 5 damn minutes. Then this cruiser rolls up. Slow like a shark circling a raft. Tires crunching the asphalt like it's got a personal grudge. Out steps Officer Kyle Brennan. Badge 4921. Built like a fridge with a badge. Face all pinched like he's been sucking lemons since '98. He's staring at my house. My crimson button-down. My coffee. Like I'm the one who pissed in his Cheerios. I don't move. Just keep my eyes on the headlines. But every nerve screaming old habits from too many ops in places where one wrong twitch gets you a body bag. He stomps up the lawn. Boots leaving divots in the grass the HOA is going to have a field day with. And plants himself at the foot of my steps. You live here. He barks. Like the question's a slap. I lower the paper real slow. Hands open. Palms up, textbook de-escalation. The kind you drill into rookies who think loud equals in charge. Morning. Officer. Something I can help with. His lip curls. And I swear I can smell the contempt rolling off him. I'll ask the questions. ID. Now. Not a please. Not a reason. Just that tone like my existence is a paperwork violation. I'm on my own porch. In my own yard. In a town where the biggest crime last year was somebody's prize azaleas getting trampled. But I know this dance. I've seen it in case files. Body cams. Grainy convenience store footage, black guy in the wrong zip code. Cop with an ego the size of Texas. I'm just reading my paper. Officer. No law against that in Willow Creek. Is there? His face goes the color of a stop sign. Hand snapping to his holster like it's got a mind of its own. You think you're clever. Above the rules. And before I can blink, he's got his Glock out. Sunlight glinting off the barrel like it's winking at me straight at my chest. Drop the paper. Hands where I can see him. Now. Time slows. The way it does when you're staring down a muzzle and your brain's doing the math angle. Distance. Wind. His trigger finger twitching like a lie detector. I raise my hands higher. Slow. No sudden moves. Voice steady like I'm talking a jumper off a ledge. All right. You're in charge. No need for that. I'm giving him the win. Feeding his ego just enough to keep him from squeezing. His chest puffs. Gun still locked on me. But the tremor in his hand says he's not as sure as he wants to be. From the street. His partner Rico Valdez. Younger. Eyes wide like a kid who just realized the game's rig, takes a step forward. Kyle. Maybe we just run the plates. Guy says he lives here. Let's roll. Brennan shoots him a look that could curdle milk. You questioning me? Valdez. But the spell's cracked. Just enough. Rico's voice is the first pebble in the avalanche. Brennan lowers the gun. Not holstering it. Just pointing it at the ground like he's doing me a favor. We'll be watching you. One wrong move. He backs off the porch. Eyes burning holes in me. Slides into the cruiser. And peels out. Leaving rubber and a cloud of blue smoke. I stand there a long minute. Adrenaline finally hitting like a freight train. Heart hammering, but steady, thank you. Bureau training. I don't touch the coffee. Don't pick up the paper. I walk inside. Bare feet cool on the hardwood. Grab my phone off the kitchen counter where I told him my wallet was little misdirection. Keeps him off balance. I don't call my old boss. Don't call the U.S. Attorney. I dial 3 numbers that change everything. 911. Dispatcher's calm. Professional. 911. What's your emergency? My voice is ice over steel. Reporting an officer. Badge 4921. Just left 47, Oak Ridge Lane. Drew his weapon on me. No cause. While I was on my own porch. I give the time. The address. His description. Every detail sharp enough to cut glass. Click. Timestamped. Undeniable. That's the first domino. Across town. Brennan's in his cruiser. Fat fingers stabbing the laptop. Typing a fairy tale. Responded to suspicious individual. Subject non-compliant. Defensive posture required. Cleared without incident. No gun. No porch. No mention I'm sipping coffee in my own damn yard. He's building his wall. Brick by brick of bullshit. But he doesn't know I just laid the foundation for a wrecking ball. I'm pacing my living room. Phone to my ear. Sunlight slanting through the blinds like prison bars. Lydia. I say when she picks up Lydia Brooks. Civil rights attorney with the DOJ. Sharp as a scalpel and twice as precise. We go back. Her and me. Cases that'd make your hair curl. Ethan. You're on leave. Tell me you didn't stir up trouble already. I lay it out. Stop. Demand. Gun. Lies. No drama. Just facts. Cold and clean. She's quiet a beat. Then, timestamp 911 call. Beautiful. He's boxed in. Gimme his badge. Kyle Brennan. 42. 18 years on. History of complaints. Excessive force. Profiling. All buried or settled. Department's been shielding him like he's their golden boy. I can hear her keyboard clacking. Gears turning. He thought he was untouchable. I say. Remembering his smirk. In his world. He is. But we're not playing local anymore. 2 days later. A DOJ letter lands on Chief Harlan Reed's desk. Hand-delivered by an agent in a suit so crisp it could slice bread. Polite words. Federal teeth. All records. Body cams. Dash cams. Morning of. Reed's a politician in a uniform. Been dodging bullets, metaphorical ones, for 20 years. He knows this ain't a complaint. It's a cruise missile. Summons Brennan. The footage. Reed says. Voice flat. Anything we need to worry about? Brennan's eyes flick away. Just a heartbeat. Camera glitched. Files corrupted. Old equipment. You know. Lie so old it's got grandkids. Reed doesn't blink. Make sure the diagnostic confirms that. In writing. Plausible deniability. Blue Wall style. They send the response, cooperating fully. Records attached redacted to hell, footage regrettably lost to technical failure. Lydia gets the email. Forwards it to me. I read it in my office. Sunlight harsh now. Not golden. They took the bait. I say. She's already moving. Official lie on record. Warrant's going to a judge this afternoon. We're not asking any more. Way taking the whole damn server. The warrant hits like a SWAT team at dawn. FBI techs. Federal marshals. Rolling into Willow Creek PD like it's a crime scene. Servers imaged. Files cataloged. The precinct buzzing like a kicked hive. They target Rico. The weak link home visit. Plainclothes. Polite but pointed. We know you were there. We're offering you a way to be the good guy. Then the proffer letter slides under his door, limited immunity. Speak now or wear the conspiracy charge like a scarlet letter. Rico's unraveling. Brennan's in his ear every shift. Keep your mouth shut. Kid. It's us against them. But Rico's got a wife. Elena. A third-grade teacher who believes in right and wrong like it's gravity. She finds the letter. Sees the fear in his eyes. You gonna let this man poison you? What do we tell Mateo when he asks why Daddy helped a bully? That night. Rico's at the kitchen table. Elena's hand on his. And he makes the call. Neutral site. Airport hotel. Beige conference room that smells like old coffee and regret. Lydia's there. Another agent. Stone-faced. Rico spills everything. The stop. The gun. The lie. The pattern. He sees color. Not people. Traffic stops. Park searches. Always the same, anyone who doesn't bow fast enough. Department calls it proactive. I call it hunting. He signs the affidavit. Hand steady now. The wall cracks wide open. 72 hours later. The server's theirs. Deleted files recover dozens. All Brennan's greatest hits. Erased like they never happened. Brennan suspended. No pay. Reed's under investigation for obstruction. Union bails. Calls it policy violations. The blue wall's rubble. And Brennan's standing in it alone. Then the leak. Body cam footage. Crystal clear. Hits a reporter's inbox anonymous. Untraceable. By noon it's everywhere. You see it all, Brennan's sneer. My calm. The gun. Rico's plea. Hashtags explode justice for Ethan. Fire Brennan. Protesters on the courthouse steps. Signs with his face. Bullseye over it. DA Patricia Lawson. Up for re-election. Gets 10,000 emails in a day. She wanted this quiet. The video made it a crusade. Arrest comes at the precinct. End of Brennan's suspension hearing. He's swaggering out of Reed's office, thinking it's a slap on the wrist, when two DA detectives step up. Kyle Brennan. You're under arrest. He actually laughs until the cuffs come out. Click. The sound echoes. Colleagues freeze. Jaws on the floor. He lunges. Instinct. Hand to his hip empty. They slam him against the wall. Miranda writes droning like a funeral march. Cameras outside catch every second, head bowed. Flashbulbs popping. The king dethroned. I watch from a parked car across the street. Windows up. Engine off. No smile. Just the weight of a scale finally tipping. Trial's a bloodbath. Video on a 60-inch screen. Brennan's rage in surround sound. Rico on the stand. Voice cracking, but clear. Laying out the pattern like a map to hell. Defense tries stress. Split-second call, jury's not buying. Guilty. All counts. 10 years. Federal pen. Judge's voice booms. You betrayed the badge. Terrorized a citizen in his own home. Brennan's knees buckle as they lead him away. I'm in the back row. Gray suit. Invisible. No victory lap. Just a nod to the system doing its job. Late but loud. 6 months later. I'm back on the porch. Same chair. Fresh coffee. Paper spread wide. Sun's golden again. Not glaring. Reed's retired for health reasons. Department's got federal oversight. Bias training. Civilian board. Rico's at Quantico Road has wrecked myself. Brennan's 3 states away. Counting days on a concrete wall. Neighbor waves. Dog yapping. I wave back. The silence is different now, not naive. Not fragile. It's earned. Look. I didn't want a circus. Didn't want my face on every screen. But sometimes the system needs a mirror shoved in its face. And I was the guy holding it. One calm voice. One timestamped call. One crack in the wall and the whole damn thing came down. So here's the question I still ask myself. And now I'm asking you. If you saw it, truly saw it, would you stay quiet? Or would you be the Rico in the room? Drop your truth in the comments. Hit share if you believe accountability ain't optional. And if you're ever on your porch, coffee in hand, sun on your face, savor it. Peace like that. It's worth fighting for.